Okay, so here we are on the first day of FESPA Digital 2011. I'm Sophie Matthews-Paul and I'm reporting here for Output Magazine. I'm really pleased to have cornered Guy Gecht, who's CEO of EFI. And I'm just going to ask you a few questions, Guy, if I may.
No problem, Sophie. Let's start from question number one.
The question number one, Guy, is EFI has launched a lot of new products today, and how do you see your portfolio is going to grow, say, in the next 5 years?
Well, before we talk about the next few years, we are super pleased to be here with FESPA with essentially a completely new set of innovation, a lot of new products. I think we're the only company that the entire booth has only new products. So that's pretty exciting for us. We've been, of course, spending a lot of energy and money on developing this lineup of innovation. Customers are expecting it. The feedback so far is wonderful, to be honest. So that's definitely what we're focusing on right now. When we look at the future, it's going to be a lot of what brought us here. We're going to look at what customers need to add value to print, to increase their business, to go after new markets, to grow their share, so they can return their customers and do more with them. And that's where we're going to spend our R&D money.
Are you planning any acquisitions of any sort, or can you not tell me at this point?
Absolutely, we're planning acquisitions. But we have to kill you if we tell you.
Okay, well, we'll pass on to the next question.
You,
Another interesting question. Do you think you're going to be investigating alternative ink technologies that will take you away from UV curable and your fabric inks?
Ink is very important in this industry, and obviously for a technology company like EFI, we have an outstanding group of inkjet engineers that focusing on ink applications, and ink for us is a differentiator, a strong differentiator. So even in this show, there's a couple of breakthroughs we're showing. First of all, we have a textile printer with ink we co-developed with High Load, targeted at textile application, and it's getting a very good response from customers that see that. So that's one breakthrough in ink. The other area of breakthrough in ink is the ink we're using for the cold curing on the GS, where you can cure using an LED lamp at a cold temperature, and with that you can use pretty low-cost materials that are much thinner because the process is not hot process, and that the breakthrough here is the ink. So we certainly continue to look for the best ink for the application we're using. Greener application, obviously with UV, we are going after greener application, greener substrates, and you will see us continue to evolve ink and leading the industry with advanced ink going forward.
Thank you. And the next interesting thing that I wanted to ask you, at least I hope it's interesting, is with all these developments going on, how do you see you're going to grow your user base beyond what it is already?
So that's a very good question. For a company like EFI, we view ourselves as innovation and technology company. We spend 20% of our revenue in R&D. More than 40% of our employees are in R&D function. So the first thing we'll have to do to get more customers is to show customers that we help them to add value to print. We help them to get more business. And with that, obviously we'll continue to increase the service part that allow people to deploy it and run 24/7. When you look at EFI, to be honest, we don't spend as much money on marketing as maybe some of our other competitors. We believe that if we have a decision to make, we want to spend more money on product development, product quality, and service. Customers appreciate that more. And of course, with that, we got to use the little funding we put in marketing, like a trade show like that, and reach out to as many customers as possible.
Thank you. Another question that's always interested me, I mean, you've obviously a very, very strong software company. How are you going to perhaps blend some of your existing software products to make them sort of more appealable to the wide format market, because you've got a lot of narrow format and MIS type products in there?
Software is super important to our strategy and to our customers. Not only that it allows people to build value for print, it really allows people to become a lot more profitable, automate their business, connect with their customers over the web, and making sure that the turnaround time in the digital printing paradigm is very quick, as customers expected it to be. So for us, software is a big part of what we bring to the customers. We believe we have the most comprehensive portfolio in the industry. We're the only company that have application from print submission all the way to production. Only company with a very comprehensive MIS workflow that, if you look at our results, the growth in this segment of the business was over 40% for us. So it showed that the customer demand is there. And we believe that that's essential for people to stay competitive in this market. So software, you're going to see it centered around what we do. We call it the glue. It makes everything work together. We'll continue to invest in this, and customers, I think, will demand more and more software application going forward.
And my final question, and it's something that I've been shouting about for quite some time. You've got a Jetrium 4830 here, which is a digital production label machine.
Absolutely.
Do you see the wide format technologies that we accept today moving into narrower platforms to accommodate even smaller businesses?
Absolutely. We're very pleased with our progress on the Jetrium front. We started this business a few years ago. We're number 2, based on our knowledge, number 2 market share in printing digital labels. I think there's a lot of evidence that inkjet technology is the prevailing future technology, is what customers need as far as cost, as far as materials you can use, as far as speed. We continue to invest in innovation. You will see more and more innovation from EFI. We're very excited about the success of Jetrium so far, and we continue to invest in labels and packaging going forward.
Thank you very much indeed, Guy. Well,
Sophie,
there's a lot happening here at FESPA, and it's only the first day, so hopefully we'll get some more news from EFI as the week goes on.
It will get even more exciting from here. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you very much indeed, Guy. Thank you.